Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Liz. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a 2-year update about living here in San Antonio, Texas. So I'm just telling you guys my whole adventure living here, the pros and cons, things I have liked, things I wish I haven't encountered here in Texas. So obviously, a lot of you guys know that I moved to Texas June of 2022. So I moved 2 years ago and I have pretty much a good grasp of what Texas is like at the moment. So like I mentioned on my previous videos, Texas is going to be more of a slow-paced state, or at least San Antonio is kind of very family-oriented, slower paced, and the jobs are there's like a lot of jobs opportunities and all of that, so that's pretty great. And as many of you guys know, the weather here is super hot most of the time. Like right now, today is like 98 degrees and it feels like 102, so it's pretty hot. It really gets all the way up there. Obviously, a lot of you guys know the Texas culture. People are very friendly here. If you're confused or something, you can kind of approach somebody and they won't give you like that weird look that Bostonians sometimes do. People here are definitely nicer. Driving is so much more smoother. There's not a lot of like honking going around. There's not a lot of people in a rush. Obviously, you're gonna encounter that wherever you go, but definitely less than what I saw in Boston. A lot of like just the rushing moments when you're driving in Boston, just horrible. Here, you're not gonna see any of that. Like the light could turn green, and if you don't move for like 5 seconds, people will just stay quiet and wait for you to move. Like those are just like common respect and all of that. People are just more relaxed and just calm here. They have more of a calm demeanor, and just the Texas, like people being friendly is so much better. And as I mentioned before, the cost of living here in Texas is definitely lower. So that has been a great pro of moving to this state. I have been able to kind of bring my costs down by probably like 30-40%. Like things are definitely increasing like because of inflation and all of that. But definitely my rent is lower, my expenses, like insurance is better. I have like a better insurance and it's lower, like that's insane. And then for like utilities is definitely lower as well. So that's definitely a big pro. And then there's definitely benefits of having like a small kind of community here where I live. Just being able to kind of don't feel like too much like you're one little person in a big state or something like that. Like I feel like San Antonio is very to itself and it's very like small compared to like Dallas or Houston, where I think it could be a little bit more chaotic. But just having that small knit community is something that I have enjoyed here at my complex. And obviously, wherever you move, you are gonna find your fit wherever you go. Usually, you can find like the group of people that you enjoy hanging out with, the type of things you like doing at the area, like food, restaurants, hobbies, anything that you may have. You can find your fit wherever you move. And I've been able to find those kind of things here in Texas, or specifically in San Antonio. And I have enjoyed, I am somebody, I love Mexican food. So, and like barbecue as well. So I have loved just like that, having that aspect that I could be like, oh, let me go like right here, probably like 10 minutes away or 5 minutes, and find some good tacos, birria tacos, some Mexican rice. Like there's just so much variety in food. The barbecue is amazing here, so that's a big pro, especially for me that I enjoy those type of foods. So for me, it's a big pro. The only con is probably like all the weight that I'm gaining from like eating all that good food. But overall, I have enjoyed my experience here in San Antonio, Texas. And it was definitely a big change moving from kind of like the Boston city vibe, just like being chaotic, a lot of movements, a lot of things to do, to kind of like a small knit community here in San Antonio. But I think I made a great decision moving here, just because it being slower pace, it means that I can focus more on myself, be able to kind of improve, work on new projects, and don't feel too rushed while doing these kind of things. And I feel like I've been able to give myself some goals that some of them I have accomplished, and just feel more detail oriented being here all like by myself, like no friends, no family, and all of that has made me a better person overall. And there's just a lot of outdoor things to do here, which I have enjoyed a lot, just because of, like I mentioned, the weather. We usually are 90 degrees or higher most of the time, especially for spring and summer. So there's a lot of things that you can do, like pools, you can go kayaking, you can go hiking, you can do a lot of things here in San Antonio. You could go to the Riverwalk, go walking, go to the mall. There's just a lot to do, especially outdoors. If you're somebody that enjoys going outdoors and spending time like at cookouts and stuff like that, pools, beach, whatever it is, San Antonio is a great place because the weather, although it tends to be hot, there's a lot of things to do outside. And the humidity and the heat, sometimes it gets like a lot, especially for somebody with curly hair like me. So my hair could like do it and all of a sudden it's like all like a big puff. So that has been an adjustment, just being able to kind of be able to do my hair how I'm supposed to and use the right products. That way when I go outside I don't look like a crazy mess. Just being able to kind of accustom to the certain heat change and all of that. Like for my car specifically, I put like a little, I don't even know what it's called, but like a little cover on the windshield, because you definitely don't want to leave it uncovered or you'll get to your car and like the leather seats are like burning and stuff. So just those little adjustments are like some sort of a con, but it's definitely workable. Like for example, like the heat, if you're hot, just turn on an AC, whatever. And most places that I go to have AC, so there's no like trouble of me like feeling too hot or anything like that. The only thing is that I have to make sure that I stay hydrated, drink a lot of water, and just kind of carry a cold drink wherever I go. That way I don't feel too dehydrated or too hot. But overall, my experience living here in San Antonio for these past 2 years have been nothing but amazing. I have definitely learned and experienced a whole new culture that I have truly loved. And for those of you guys that have thought of moving to a state like Texas, I definitely recommend it. Give it a try for a couple of years, a few years, 1 year, or a couple of months, doesn't matter, and try it yourself. That way you can kind of see what kind of things you like, what kind of things you don't like. Just because my experience, I have gone through my experience, but everybody's different. I may like San Antonio, Texas. Other people will be like, oh, I definitely can't be in a place like that. So thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what your thoughts are of living here in San Antonio, Texas. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.